What's going on, BMW fans? Today we're going to be installing the MAD front mount intake on the 2021 X3MC. I've seen a couple of videos online. Seems like we could get this done pretty quickly. I'm not going to fast forward anything, I'm just going to go ahead with it. So the first thing that you guys are going to want to do is remove these covers, these access panels in the back. To twist and the pull, they come right off. Put them over to the side. Same thing on this side. Got all the dirt out of there. We're gonna go ahead and grab a flathead screwdriver. Just what I have up here right now. We're gonna release these clips. That's for the strut mount. You got one in the back. Now you got access to your 2 bolts. I'm using, I'm sure it's metric, but whatever, 1/2 inch will do. I am going to pause. Alright, so that just cost me an extra 10-15 minutes. Luckily it just fell on the splash guard. Took the front off and it was right there in front of the steering rack. So don't do that. Let's continue. I know I said I was using metric. I went and got a 16 and a 13 mil. So that's what you need, 16 and a 13. I'm using my locking extensions now. Seems like someone was already in here because I'm missing the, I don't know what you guys want to call these, the push locks on that front side. That's funny. So I just found it. Somebody was in here, and it's on the opposite side, doing absolutely nothing. like I said, I only watched a couple of videos, so we're just kind of working through it. This isn't necessarily a how-to, but it'll get you there, close enough. Should be able to pull it right out. Here we go. Put it off to the side. And let's see, we gotta take the cap off. Not sure. Oh, I forgot. This is actually your intake. This is my first time with the S58, or at least on the X3 platform. So I got myself a 10 mil here. Let's see if that's the right size. Of course not. So I'm gonna use my flathead and remove the intake boots. I would say it'd be nice if the company provided you with a set of instructions. I mean, it's simple, but it'd be nice to know exactly what tools you need. And it really wouldn't cost much to just throw one piece of paper in there with the install guide. Go ahead and pop this off, pop this guy off on this side. What is holding you? Oh my God. Oh, we've got a third hose in the back. Slide that on. And the fourth hose. Those are on there good. It is dirty in here. This is disgusting in there. Not sure if this had a coolant issue at some point. It just wasn't cleaned out or what, but we'll find out at some point, I guess. Expansion tank looks good. Yeah, that's for another day. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the front grills. I'll just use a flathead. Just kind of help me out a little bit. I had these out not too long ago. It kind of seems like you're gonna break it, but it didn't break the first time I took it off, so I'm hoping it doesn't this time. It's good. I'm just putting a little bit of tension on it so these don't lock back up on me. You're gonna have these vent ducts on the inside that aren't going to be used again, so I'm going to, let's see if they come right off. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna take the pipes off first. I'm gonna get these struts out the way. Or stabilizers, I don't know, whatever we want to call them. I had loosened that one before, so. Oh, that's a different size in the back. I'm gonna go grab a 17 real quick. Or let's see if this will do. These out, right, left, pop this one out. That's not getting reused. Pop this guy off. That is also not being reused. Okay. These are a pain. They are definitely a pain. Let's see.
out that my flashlight keeps dying on me.
I see it flashing.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't help.
I thought it was the microphone at first. I'm like, oh no, that's
So you kind of get the screwdriver in there sideways. Sideways, and then just kind of pull up on that. It'll come out. That's in there though. You're not reusing those. And now it comes out. I don't know if this is your brake booster or looks like the brake booster, I guess, is slightly in the way, so just kind of finagle it out of there. You'll get it. And the other thing is let's move you on this side. It's going into the turbo right there, so you're gonna have to remove that clip in order to get that out. Nobody needs light. Cavemen's did it forever. Fire. I'm just kidding, I need light.
Where's the other lamp? The brown one.
I put it downstairs. You dumbass.
Do you want it?
Nah, it's okay.
You never press record.
Yeah. Funny.
You need me to move it?
No, I got it.
This is the clip. Goes in here, so I'm just kind of trying to pry it down. Pop the sides a little bit. Move it down. It'll come off. Alright. I'm gonna start with what everybody says is the hard part, this side. So I'm gonna use the coupler. I don't like using flathead screwdrivers for this. I just don't feel like going back downstairs, so we're using it, but if you want, I think it's a 6 mil. Let's get it in there enough to where you get a good bite. Tighten it down so I don't forget later. Now, I'll be honest, I have no idea why I'm using gloves because I hate gloves. This makes things so much more difficult. That's where those belong. That's on there good. So this is the hard part. That's what they say. And I guarantee they are right. I see everybody using soapy water because apparently it helps. Wow, that is very small. That is a very small opening. I'm gonna go ahead and not use any lube, and I'm just gonna force it in there. That's what I'm gonna do. So you have an AC line that's in the way. You got the big metal bracket over here that's in the way. That was holding this piece right here. But with determination and will, I think we can make this happen. Let's see. is super tight. Be rough with her. She's gonna go in. Even though she doesn't want to, she's going to. Oh, she's crowning, boys. She is crowning. You know, I really don't understand why people don't just cut this off. I guess if you want to go back to stock, that's probably the reason. I'm surprised this is one full piece and it's plastic. I don't know if I ever want to go back stock, but if I do, I'm gonna need that part. Oh, yep, there she is. I told you, it's gotta be rough with her. She's gonna go right there. We'll try to poke her out a little bit more. That way it sits a little more flush down here. But, almost happened again. Let me throw this girl on there. Have to get a little hydration going. Look, she fought back. I'm just tightening it so I don't go ahead and lose it. Actually, you know what? So that I know this is exactly where it needs to be, I'm gonna put it on and then I'm gonna fish out as much as I can. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, that's where she was. Yeah, it's my car. If I scratch it, I scratch it, whatever. I hear you guys. I can hear you. Oh my God, he's throwing his tools on his car. Shows. All right, let's see if I can scoop her up from here. Oh yeah, that's where she belongs. Let's see. Let me get your filter and your coupler. That's what I'm calling it, coupler. I'm putting it right on top. Out of the way. And please, for the love of God, if you're doing this, you know how many videos I saw where people would put this in the front and then that side would be like this? It looks crazy. Come on, just take your time and just set them both the same, please. Nice and snug. Don't strip it now after all this work. Now, what did the kids say? That's the easy part. Well, this is the hard part. That's the easy part. I don't know. This took what? Less than 10 minutes. They said this is the hard part. So, and I didn't use any soap and water. If you can squeeze it and use both your hands, just get in there and just squeeze it and try to pull, put your body weight on it. It's gonna go in. Let's do the easy part. And you got 2 clamps left. The big one and then the small one. The smaller one's gonna go on the turbo side. Trying to figure out, I think that'll be a good spot for me to be able to get it. So let's do it. You got a lot of room over here, I'll tell you that. A lot of room. I'm gonna do the same exact thing. Squeezing, squeezing, squeezing and pulling, squeezing and pulling. Now I'm turning. Now I'm turning. Ugh. in on the turbo side. So I just made a mistake that you shouldn't. Not that big of a deal, but you gotta put this on first. Now we can get her on. Oh, how a bigger extension would be nice.
You wanna fix this?
Hold on, technical difficulties. It's that when it senses that it's not flat, it'll do that, which is weird because the gimbal should take care of that. I thought I brought another extension. I did. Now here's the thing, I failed you guys and I didn't do a before and after start, but you all know what the car sounds like before anyways. I mean, if you're watching this video, you don't have this on, I'm assuming, and well, you know what the car sounds like, so. If not, search up some YouTube videos on a stock X3M comp. We made sure it's nice and flush. It's not gonna go all the way in because that's the little coupler side where the C-clip, I guess C-clip goes. And I put this on crooked. There we go. Here we go. Nice and straight. Now what I would suggest, and this is now me thinking, we have no idea where this is gonna be or if it needed to turn. So I would say wait on that side, put your filter on, and then do that. But I feel good about it. I think we're in the right spot. We're gonna go ahead and finish it off. I mean, you can give yourself more distance with this piece right here, so I'm just not gonna put it in that much. Other filter and the last clamp. grill will take care of that. What did I say? Don't do this, please. Look how that looks. Come on, take some pride. So this only goes so far. There's a groove on the inside that only lets it go in so far. So I don't know if the grill will cover that. We'll loosen this. We'll see if we need to move this. Let's back up. Just trying to get it even. All right, they're pretty even. I mean, that's as good as they're gonna get. You only have so much play here. You're kind of at its mercy, whatever the silicone wants to do. So, yeah. So that's that part. Now we bolt everything back together. So, let's do that. Put our braces. Remember, different sizes. The bigger size goes in the back. Obviously can use hand tools. I'm not going to. As you can see, this is much faster. You guys want to know the torque? Go on BMW and figure that out. Tight is tight. Alright, let's get the... So your engine cover is not going to go back on. This is going to look all crazy. I'm sure well, not BMW, I'm sure somebody out there has a cover where you could take, looks like this can pop off and you can just put the oil cap right here. I'm thinking the M3s maybe are like that. I haven't seen one, so I'm not sure, but you guys can figure that out. I'm alright with it being like that. For now. We put our brace. Put the push pins back in. Luckily we found this one, so put this one in, push it down. Do this one on this side. Same thing, put it in, push it down. These have to be up. Push it in. Back cover. It is straight. You gotta push it down a little bit. Same thing on this side. Push it down. Yeah, she's in. And last but not least, the grill. This is the easiest part. Line them up. The easiest part, huh? I'm gonna put the other one. Man, those look good. Now we'll do a sound test, and it is warm. I drove about an hour home, so I started working on it about 20 minutes after I got here, so it's warm enough. Close the hood, that way you guys just get the induction part. Let's just double check everything. She's on. Tight, tight. That was tight, we verified that. This is nice and tight. Good to go.